Oh god. So much happened. Um we I yeah, I got it. So it's not clear, but maybe we're all descendants. That's not very clear here because some people were confused on that, but I'm pretty sure we're all descendants. But who knows? Sergio and Max talked about their kisi keys. Um, and Angus made a deal for someone in our group. I know who it is. I guessed, and I think it's right. So, and it's a man, and I got my eyes on you. Mo, I, it was clear it was a man, and Mo became the house, then look for another man. Mo became the house. Um, Robin finally talked to Isaac. Um, Big shocker, guys. I know. Max went to jail in the past. And Robin didn't know. So, you know, but Robin still does. Yeah, Robin doesn't know still. Um, and yeah, Miss Young told Donovan, you cannot be trying to find fixes. You need to find solutions. Keyleth kidnapped Alex and Haru, or no, Alex and Hoshi. But her head's in Angus's bag, so we don't know really exactly uh what to do now. And then after Robin and Isaac had a talk, and Robin's like, "Oh, this will be nice. We can go to bed. I won't be as stressed. Like it's one less thing off the plate." And then all of a sudden, a fucking dragon wars, and flashbacks just happened. Um, and Robin does not want to be brought into this, and that's what you missed on Glee. Glee. Oh my gosh, thank you. Hmm. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I don't think audio's on. It's because we're in quartz.
Yeah, that's
That's the
totally
reason.
okay.
Hi, guys.
It's
Sorry.
that's totally okay.
Yeah. You want me to do the
Okay.
recap again, real quick?
It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't know.
do
I
the
was able to. I
recap.
was able to hear you on the
You were
stream.
oh because it was my
But
mic.
yeah, you know what? It's wonderful that Kay did the stream, the recap, so everyone heard the recap.
Yeah.
We can continue.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
Mary,
okay. Okay.
just take two.
That's great,
Yeah.
Kay.
Okay. Kip. We're starting off with you. The dragon coming down, blazing, just like a roar, looking for her child. You guys. It's the middle of the night. Oh yeah. One last thing. You guys all have a short rest, so make sure you do that real quick. And then, Kip, will you please talk to us about how Angus is feeling and what you're doing in this moment as the dragon comes down?
So he was actually getting ready for bed. He was kind of just laying down, winding down. And then whenever I guess the dragon came, he would have ran down most likely taking control, like notice of the situation. He knows exactly what he has to do. Um, yeah. So, do I just go ahead and like?
Okay, wait, you want to roll? What are we?
I'm not rolling anything specific. No.
Oh, okay. Wait, what is Angus doing? I'm so sorry. I like missed a part of that.
He had just ran downstairs, kind of
Yeah,
taking note
downstairs.
of the situation. Oh my God, there's a fucking dragon outside.
Okay. Yeah. And this is a big dragon. You recognize it from the time you were in the cave with Frozen Tom Hardy, aka Hoshi's dad. And this dragon, is huge. It's a lunar dragon. It's white and it's coming down as it's blazing out ice as it's coming down. All right. If you do you want to end your turn there or
No, I'm actually going to look for Donovan. Is
okay.
he in the room with us at all?
Okay. I'm going to say in this moment that maybe Donovan was just now putting the mirror back in his bag in the living room when he goes, "Oh." And Donovan probably has a look of, "Oh shit." And he's probably trying to pull the mirror back out of his bag again in this moment. Uh,
Immediately, Angus is going to run and pick up Donovan.
okay. um, I guess I will let you pick up Donovan.
Okay.
Uh,
And
what are you doing?
I'm going to run to the window and jump out.
Okay, let's
Jump
roll.
through the window.
Let's do a strength versus strength check then. If you're gonna.
Oh, that's crazy. That's insane.
Here, I'll have to pull up Candy's sheet. Oh, I rolled a 5.
I got a 13.
Okay, okay, well that's not beating a 13. So, I guess you just take him. I guess you just take Donovan. I guess you pick up this boy who is just bloodied. Um, and you just step out the window. You guys all hear a crash of glass breaking. As you are also hearing this roar of a dragon at the same time. Kip, would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, he is just going to continuing to hold Donovan in his
Okay.
and he is going to run in the direction of the castle.
Okay. That's totally fine. Uh, Louise, okay. I'm gonna come back to you as I look at Candy's sheet for this moment. That being said, we're gonna go on to Chloe. Oh yeah, Chloe and Cam. This is actually perfect since you guys are together. You guys were both sitting outside talking about your kids, talking about your feelings. Max is talking about like being bailed out of jail. You guys wrote in the book poof poof. Um, that being said, we're gonna start with Max. You guys hear the roar of a dragon, and it's very familiar. You notice the dragon in the sky. You're playing with is it Saphira? 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 With Saphira, who is just like been pulling at the grass and at the weeds. When the baby dragon kind of perks up and looks at you for a second, as you guys make eye contact with the mother in the sky as it starts to land in front of you in the grass. Starting with Max. And Cam, you can go at the same time as well. What would you like to do?
Immediately the big dragon, there's not much I'm gonna be able to do, but still, it's
step
my
in front of
child.
Max. I'm literally I step in front of Max.
It's my child. And then I guess whenever whenever Donovan and Ray just
bust
March
open the
out of the
window and be
fucking
like, "What
window.
the fuck is going on?"
So like, how close to us is it? Like, where? Like very close. Like how? Yeah.
I'm going to say this dragon. Okay, let's make the dragon probably about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's about 30 feet from you.
So close.
I'm
it's
literally
close.
doing this. Like I'm in front of Max, and I'm like, what the fuck are we going to do now?
I don't want
Um,
to kill it.
I don't either. I think it would be
As
counterproductive.
as you guys are in the grass talking to yourself, you hear almost like a motherly voice, a deep motherly voice kick in. That kind of echoes, and she goes, "Where's my child?" Uh,
Do you want to answer that?
Hey, Mrs. Ice Winter Dragon. Uh, uh, I have it. I'm taking good care of it.
can you please roll deception?
Yeah.
I will roll.
They're pointing.
I guess I can literally. Can I give the help action by
dirty
being
20.
like
Ooh.
just? Oh well, not that you need it, I guess.
I have +7 to deception.
Good.
Well, the thing is, I also got a nat 20. So.
I'll take the help action.
I mean, I
Look,
don't
it's
know.
right here. Look, like he's right. Here's right here. Like, we can talk about this. We don't have to be like. We don't have to go to violence. We can talk about it. Like he's right here. Like, we go like just so you can roll again. Hopefully, if Mary allows.
You can roll again.
You can
Okay.
only if you get a nat 20 you succeed. Like it's only that. So let's see.
Well, I got a 19, so
Oh,
26.
you're so close. So close.
As you guys are kind of fumbling in the grass like two horny teenagers, with this baby dragon, this dragon is probably, you've heard about it in the movies, you've heard about it in books, and you've always thought about it, but you've never like actually stood before one in real life, right? Like, yeah, we're getting used to the whole fae things and elves, but this is a beast, like, and it's speaking to you, and it can breathe fire. It's probably about like 10 foot tall, massive wingspan. And as you guys are speaking, she starts to like, her nose kind of scruffs up, and she kind of like, you can feel the heat like radiating across the field, as she kind of spits a little fire out as well. And she goes, "Where is my child?"
Okay. Listen, Miss Dragon. What's your name so I can not call you Miss Dragon, because I feel like that's disrespectful and I want to be respectful to you. Nervous rambling.
As you ask her for her name, she um she goes, "Should I really be giving my name to those who are kidnappers?" And she starts to go closer. She gets closer. While we are talking,
In our defense, we didn't like technically.
Yeah,
we didn't technically get that.
Your egg. We got kidnapped, right? We got kidnapped. They took all of our stuff. We were in a cell. I helped an owl bear get out of the cell. In return, we all got out of the cell.
You can move on with the story.
Anyway, I picked up my backpack and your egg was in there.
We didn't do that.
you guys are recapping like what's happening,
Mhm.
I'm actually gonna go to Kay for a second. We're gonna go around. Robin, you and Isaac are in the middle of talking, and you guys kiss when you hear this dragon coming down. Robin, can you please roll? Can you roll Constitution? What do we want to roll for a panic attack?
I think it is con.
Okay.
Or like a wisdom saving throw.
Or
I
it's
don't know.
wisdom.
Yeah, you do a wisdom.
We could do con, guys. We can do a con saving throw. I think that would be
It's-
really
It
good.
could be con. It's
No.
fine. You're fucked. It's wisdom.
A 14.
Okay, I'm going to say with a 14, actually roll with disadvantage
God
because you're
damn
already
it.
you're on edge with Isaac. You are having this
10.
conversation. Okay. I'm sorry. I just think. Okay, as you hear
Actually,
this
roll
dragon
with a
coming
double
down.
disadvantage. I want you to roll worse.
I'm sorry. Hey, you have a bardic inspiration. I'm not stopping you.
I'm not gonna use it for this.
That's fine. That being said, things are kind of like intense right now, right? Robin, your heart's gonna start to beat faster and faster, as it starts to feel like you can't breathe. Like the room feels smaller. And Isaac is trying to like hold on to you as he's looking at you, and he starts to see you are panicking in this moment. And you kind of can feel your chest tightening. And your thoughts are kind of like going like 100 miles per hour because the dragon's coming down. Max is outside. Robin, with a panic attack, let's just say you'll roll with disadvantage until you've calmed down.
Oh, okay. So never. Cool.
We'll
Okay,
say
great.
we'll just say for one round. So we'll just
Okay.
say until your next turn, right?
Okay.
What would you like to do in this moment?
Yeah, my mind is going everywhere. I'm thinking about Max outside, but then I don't want to go outside, and then Isaac doesn't need to go outside, because there's a fucking dragon out there. And everybody should not be outside. Everybody should be inside. We should probably leave. And like it's trying, can Mo leave faster than a dragon? And it's just like thoughts just keep going. So I think she's just kind of spiraling in those thoughts.
Yeah, that's totally valid. And I think Isaac is trying to calm you down at the same time as he's holding you for a second. And I think he quickly like tries to like pet your hair, and he's like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. As you guys, he kisses you really quickly as he starts to run out the door for Max,
Oh, fuck.
right?
Okay.
So
I
I'm gonna
have-
say
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say Isaac makes it down to the first floor where the living room is, but I'm not gonna say he like goes outside. Just
I'm
yet.
gonna follow him because I don't want the two people I care about, like two of the three people I care about most in the world, going to die. So
Also,
she's gonna follow.
Kip. Hey, Kip, what's your movement speed?
35.
Okay, well, I guess Kip is. I'll just kind of put you at the edge of the map for now.
My speed is 40 feet, by the way, just to let you know.
Okay, 40 feet. I'm gonna say. Hold up. Let me actually pull up the map of the house. Let me see. While I do that, let's go to Matt really quick, and then I'll come back to you, Kay. Mo, how are you feeling, and what are you doing in this moment?
I feel like Mo's also panicking, more so because he's the fucking house right now. I can't do shit if something is about to go down. So he's going to ask Miss Yun to put him back in his body.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna also say, Kate, you're gonna make it down to the first floor as well. So it seems like, yeah, it's about 55 feet per floor in the house. Okay. That being said, Mo, okay. So you want to be put back into your body. I think where we left off last time was Miss Young. Did she put you back in the stove? Would you don't
Yeah,
want to do anything as the house right now. Okay. So
no.
I think Miss Yan is actually going to scoop you back up and then place the flame spirit you across Mo's no, because you're in the fridge.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess Miss Yan has to open the fridge, lug your body out of the freezer, and then scoop you up from the stove and
How
place you across
how long is a round? 1
a
minute?
minute. Yeah.
Is it 10 seconds?
10 seconds? Yeah. No. I don't remember.
Yes, one round is actually 6 seconds.
There we
Seconds.
go.
Okay.
Oh, is it 6 seconds?
So you told me.
hmm
So that would kind of take up. Oh, we'll see. You
A
you
couple,
decide.
a couple rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, it would literally take a couple rounds to do.
Okay.
Because-
Let's do. I'll just say that Miss Young is pulling your body out of the freezer or the fridge at this moment for the
yeah.
round.
hmm
Okay. And then next round she will come and scoop you out. Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's
But
fine.
I guess in this moment, if you want to do something as the house, you can. Because she's not scooping you up in this moment. She's getting your body.
I don't really know what I could do as the house.
And that's totally okay. Like the things you could
People
do as the
inside.
house is you can open windows, you can open closed doors, you can move the house itself.
Mhm.
And then you can search through the house to give items. But I will come back to you. I'm gonna go to Kay, and then I will come back to you and ask you if you want to do anything, and if not, that's okay, and I'll just move on to the next person. Kay,
Yeah.
yeah, you make it to the first floor, so you're in the living room, and you see Miss Yun is pulling. What would you like to do?
Um, yeah, I don't have anything, so I'm just waiting for Miss Yun to get my body in order.
Okay, that's totally okay. We're gonna go right back to Kip. Kip, I'm gonna say you do see the dragon landing in front of the house as you are going in the opposite direction towards the castle, using your full movement speed. Um, hold up, let me pull up Canny sheet. Where is um um so okay, can you explain to me how you're carrying Donovan?
I think he would be carrying him over his shoulders, like holding his like legs with both arms, trying to keep him as like stable on his back as possible.
Okay. That being said, hold up. We're gonna do this. Okay, hold up. She's going to hold up. In this moment, okay, I'm gonna make a sleight of hand roll to pull the mirror out. Why would I ever give it to you so easily? If you want to make I guess, do you
Gonna
want
like
to do
smack
like,
his hand, like no.
do you want to do a strength roll? I don't know against
I don't know, like how do you like are you
your, cause you're carrying him, but he's trying to pull something out. So it's like, unless I don't want to do another strength versus strength, cause Kip,
Yo,
what the
I'm
fuck
so
you doing?
sorry.
Okay. Actually, okay. I'm gonna say he makes. Unless you want to do another do a sleight of hand against my sleight of hand. How about that?
God damn it, I rolled a 12.
That's crazy because I also got a 12. So
Beats it, beats it.
Does he have a bardic from last time? Does he have
Oh.
anything?
I have a bardic. I have a few bardics.
No,
saved up.
shut the fuck up.
Diamond does have a bardic though. I'll add a D4. Wow. Okay. I guess it's our D4s against D4s. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 3.
I got a 3. What? That's so crazy.
So I'm
I
guessing
got a
you
3.
just had to roll again.
Beats it, right?
No, that's crazy.
Okay,
Kip,
this
I
is my
swear
last
to
one.
God.
Okay.
Got a 1.
I got a 2. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay. Can you please roll? Okay. I need you to make a saving throw. A charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Okay. I got a 19.
Okay. You beat it. Do I want to do this right now? That's so fucked up.
You should. Whatever you're gonna do, just do it. It's deserved.
He put it on himself.
I feel like
He
Canny would
literally
do this
put
though.
it-
I think Canny, if Canny was here, I feel like Canny would pull the mirror out and summon this like a demon out of the mirror right now. That's what I
Oh,
feel like would
no.
happen.
But the thing is
No,
that you
Kenny
need the
wouldn't.
password for it. don't
Yeah.
you?
So no, you just need their name. You just need their
You just
name.
need the it was amended. Miss Yun said something.
Okay. But you know what? Just for the sake, cause you beat. Oh, cause
Kenny
you
wouldn't.
didn't. I'm just gonna say that in the midst of Canny or Donovan pulling the mirror out, he is unable to pull the mirror out fully, and you are able to lash him back onto your shoulder. Whether you bonk him or not is up to you. As he puts the mirror back in, and he's gonna like just give up. I will say Donovan has flowers blooming behind him, so there is a trail leading behind as you guys are making your way to the castle. I will
Perfectly
say,
fine.
you will make it to the city. All right, you are in the city at this point. At the
Okay.
end of this turn. Would you like to do anything else while you're on the way to the castle?
Other than just getting him to the castle, no thank you.
Okay. Then we're gonna go on to who is next? Is it Chloe Cam? Okay, Chloe.
You son of a bitch.
What's wrong? What is wrong?
He knows what's wrong. He knows what he's doing.
It's okay. It's okay. I get it now. Okay. Anyway, continue, Mary. I'm sorry.
I love the
I'm-
reactions I'm seeing.
I'm so lost. Is it because
Don't
you
worry,
thought it was
we'll ex-
Isaac?
We'll explain later.
Yes,
It's okay.
I thought it was Isaac.
Okay. That being said, we're going to Chloe and Cam, Max, and
Oh, that was so funny.
Serio. You know, this mother dragon is getting closer.
Yeah, we kind of explained what happened, and she didn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys are kind of like fumbling around, and she
I asked
kind
her
of
for her name.
Yeah, and she's not giving you her name.
Yep.
Why would I give my name to a bunch of baby kidnappers? Okay, whether it's your
Oh,
fault or not.
And then
Baby kidnappers.
She does have a name, but there's for you to find out. She, and it feels like she is just a few feet away from you. Okay, as she is like just a few feet away from you, and if you can feel like the ice kind of radiating from her, and it actually feels painful. It's like so cold, it burns, like it hurts. She looks at you. Right, and you can see her nostrils kind of flaring as like the cold kind of seeps through her teeth, and she kind of growls like a growl kind of comes out. That being said, as you explain, and she goes, "So where's my child now?"
Okay,
well, this
please
is your
don't hurt me.
child.
Well,
Please roll
Part-
persuasion.
I got you. 25.
25. Okay. I'm gonna say when you say please don't hurt me, her wings kind of flap and they kind of like come down at her side, and she kind of breathes out a sigh and she goes, humans. And she goes, so where's my child
Okay,
now?
so I'm gonna be honest with you. I love dragons and I want to be respectful, and I don't want to die. My friend here, Sergio, took a picture of me. Said camera duplicated me and your child. And then I bargained away my shadow, and my shadow took said child. And I know a general area of where said child is, but I don't know where child is. But I want to find your child as much as you want to find your child. I want to help you. I don't want. Please don't.
Okay, Chloe, in this moment, I need you to make a roll.
Okay.
Can you please? She is going to lunge for you and pick you up. I need you to make either, shall we say acrobatics
Crazy.
or athletics? Which would
I'd prefer acrobatics.
Would I be able to jump in front of this in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Please.
No.
I beg of you.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Okay, so
No!
Chloe, still make the acrobatics roll. And then Serio, you want to jump in front of her?
Yeah, I want to. Whatever's gonna
Well, I got a
happen.
nat 26.
I need Serio. I need you to make
That's crazy.
You
make an acrobatics roll as well as you were
Okay.
rolling.
I'm
in front.
just going by instinct. He would just try his best. I got an 11 plus 6. It's a 17.
Okay. I'm
Still-
gonna say Yeah, I'm gonna say Max. You kind of can see this coming because although she
Big.
is huge, right? Um, but just as she is huge, you still have like some reflexes to like the sense of danger as you like roll out and dodge with the baby dragon of Safaria,
Saffria.
Saphria.
Safria, with Safria. But what you don't like, what you see in the corner of your eye as you are like rolling out of the way, you see Serio just jump in front of you and gets grabbed into the claws, and because it is such like a it's just almost too slow, and Serio's going to get clawed in the moment as you see blood gush from the sides. Um,
Ah!
as
They also have bless. All of them have bless.
Oh,
oh
I forgot
right,
to use my
I
bless.
forgot to use my bus as well.
I did. Well, actually, you didn't
What-
use it, so that's on you. Your
Yeah,
roll.
it's okay.
So just use it next time.
Ugh.
That being said,
Damn, fucking strong ass lady.
let me see what.
I should have like pushed you.
Ah!
Cam, take 5 points of damage, slashing damage.
Okay,
Um,
I can live with that.
that being said, as you jump in, uh, this is also insane. As like someone who is like half human and you're jumping into the claws of a dragon. I don't know what is making you do this, but Lord have a duck. As this motherly dragon has you in her claws and she lifts you up to her nose and she sniffs you. And you can feel
Hi.
this hot breath
Hi.
like across your face and like some spit. Um
Can we be civil? Like, do you shapeshift? Can we talk? Like, can you be smaller? Can we talk?
you bonded with my child.
Yeah, but that was fully accidental. Um,
She starts to lift her wings as she starts to go into the sky.
no, please.
Is
You
there
know,
any way?
can
Is
I try
there?
to wiggle out of this? It's like, look, it was fully. I'm sorry. Like,
Max is also gonna yell like, I'll help you find your child. I want to find him. I will come with you. I'll do whatever.
I technically no. I probably could find him. We could find him. We could find him. Just please put me down.
That being said, actually, let me make a roll for the dragon. My baby girl, my baby girl. Okay, we'll come back to that. Hey Chloe,
Uh-huh.
can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
I can.
Thank you.
Uh 22. Dirty 22.
Okay. In this moment, as you are screaming. By the way, I just want to say everyone in the house can hear this. By the way, as you're hearing the dragon speak, as you are screaming and she is starting to go into the air with Serio, she starts to charge up her breath. You can see her like chest expanding as she like breathes out a blast of frost in this cone. You are able to dodge out of the way. Oh, but you still take damage. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna have to do the math on this one because I don't have 6 dice of this.
That's crazy. Just
Six
6
dice.
dice?
6 dice, and I dodged it.
Well, you'll take
that's a
half.
You take half, yeah.
It's still gonna be a lot, isn't it?
wait,
Depends
guys.
on
It's
the
gonna.
roll.
It's okay. You're gonna take 23 points of damage, Chloe.
Is that
Uh,
half?
That's half. Oh wait.
What the fuck?
23 half
It'd be
rounded down.
We'll say 11 points of damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's 11.
Yeah.
It's still
Okay.
a lot.
You'll
Um.
be fine.
Okay.
Is it technically my turn? When is my turn? We've been doing it like.
Wait. Well, I'll get to you, Chloe. Your
Thank you.
speed is Okay, your speed isn't reduced because you succeeded. Cam. Oh, I gotta move Cam on the map. Hold up. Give me Cam. Get out of the claw of
there-
the dragon.
Actually, give me one quick second. I want to. Okay. I guess I assume it's night. So I assume the bottom half of this like dragon is cast in shadow. Right? Would that be correct?
Bottom half casted in shadow.
Yeah, like is there shadow close to me? Just any shadow, just any type of shadow. Is everything well lit up? Like what is happening?
It's nighttime in the forest.
Oh, so
I'm gonna
everything
say-
is darkness.
Kinda, yeah.
I want to shadow step into the direction where Max is. I want to use shadow step, which is something that I can do. I can spend a key point, I believe is. Actually, no, I think you can.
Is it
You
you?
should be able to do it for free.
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can just do it for free. As my bonus action, I choose to use shadow step, which allows me to move to any unoccupied space that is in dim light or darkness.
Okay, you can do that. Um. Okay. Would you like to do anything else for your turn?
I am I how close I am? Where's Max? I guess I'll just walk my full feet of movement to be like closer to wherever Max is. I'm just gonna go there.
If you can shadow step, you don't have to use you can literally.
Yeah, but it's a bonus action. Like I can't. Oh well, yeah, because I guess I shadow stepped close to her. I'm trying to think what else I could do. The only thing I'm not gonna attack her, so I guess I'm just literally gonna. That's gonna be my whole thing.
We're gonna move on straight to Kay, Robin. You were just briefly outside. I'm gonna say Isaac does step outside. Robin, what would you like to do?
You are muted if you're talking, Kay.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I am going to. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Max. And then I'm trying to figure out what to do because we don't want to herd it. So it's like, ugh. Like, what can we do? Can I make a perception check to figure out where everyone is? Like, you know, Angus and Donovan. Um,
Um, you can make a perception check with disadvantage because you just had a panic attack and there's a dragon.
shoot. Okay.
So I think that's only fair.
Perception. I have a passive perception of 16, or do I need a roll?
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I'll do passive perception.
With a passive, I will say you don't quite know where everyone is. You can start counting heads, right? Like you can tell from the fact that, you know, Mo's body's being laid out from the freezer or fridge. You know, Cam and Chloe are outside. Isaac is outside, right? You don't see Donovan or Angus, but you do see a window is broken.
Cool.
And you do see like a trail of flowers outside. I will say that.
Gotcha.
So,
Also real quick for my sanctuary, I'm actually gonna use meta magic twin spell. And I'm gonna cast it on Isaac as well. So
Okay.
Isaac and Max has sanctuary.
so just for me to recount, I have to make a wisdom saving throw if I want to attack any of them.
Yes.
No worries. Just asking.
On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Perfectly fine. Just wanted to know. Sorry, I'm also looking at
and
Isaac's
then-
sheet.
I'll go out by Max, Isaac, and Sergio,
Okay.
and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. That being said, we're gonna go to Mo. Mo, at this point, I will say Miss Yun has started to go to the stove and scooped you up and put you in your body. I'm gonna say that probably takes up half the turn if you want to make movement, but does that make sense? If you want to move.
I'm lost now. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're not fine. I didn't explain that well. I'm gonna say in this turn, Miss Young scoops you up and she spreads your fire spirit over your body, bringing you back to life into this body. Going from like a house to a physical form, you can feel your muscles and your fingers flex, right? As you kind of start to take over back your body, and the house starts to dim, right? Like all like the lights and stuff start to turn off. The house is just a regular house now. Miss Yun is looking at you and making sure. Are you okay, darling? Did it work? She's like patting you on the face.
Yes, Miss Young. Thank you. I'm fine.
Hey. Matt, what would you like to do for your turn?
Um, I'm just going to follow everybody else out into outside of the house.
I will say you guys are now all outside in front of this dragon. You do see, again, this is an ice dragon. You recognize this dragon as the same one that was chasing you down the mountain, right?
Mhm.
She Max, who has one of the baby dragons and is like yelling in front. And on the ground, there's like just ice, like ice radiating on the ground. Um, that being said, Matt, would you like to do anything else for your turn?
No. He is just going to continue to assess the situation before making a move.
Okay. That being said, we're gonna go to Kip. Kip, you are now in the city. Uh, you're just going straight to the castle, right?
Yep.
Okay. What we're gonna say is you're gonna make it straight to the castle. The guards recognize you. You kind of recognize it as like the skinny, lanky one, and like kind of the oafish one. He goes, "Oh, I think, oh, do you? Oh, hey, I recognize that guy. It's you. It's you again. We just let you out, and you're back again." Um, and as you are like carrying Donovan, they kind of like have their little spears, and they kind of like cross them to like block you from getting in. And he goes, "Oh, well, where do you think you're going?"
I'm here to see the general. I'm assuming that it's the general.
Yeah, you're correct. Oh, he goes, can you please make an insight for me real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Boop, boop, boop.
You know, I'm not inciting anything, I don't think. I got a 7.
Well, my skinny linky guy rolled a nat 1. So,
Holy shit. Well, okay.
I
Man,
guess
that
we're not
really
hiding
fit.
anything. You can see this guy is in love with the general. Like, he loves her. He's kind of like into it. But he's like, so like you can kind of see he kind of like smiles for a second, and then he straightens up and he goes, well, we can't just let anyone see the general. Don't you understand? Like,
I have the
ugh.
man she's looking for.
Oh, well, uh, well, and he kind of like,
Open the damn gate!
he goes, right, you could have just nice. And they like depart and let you through as like they open the gate for you, and you are going through the castle. You're Kip, do you even know like where are you going in the castle?
Um, I'm just gonna follow the path that I would remember, like, cause I don't think they like blindfolded me or anything. Assuming not. So I'm just going
Okay.
to follow that way that I went.
Where are you going? To the jail or the interrogation room or?
I'm just gonna kind of like go to the general like cell area, I think, and kind of just search for her, or maybe like
What's
ask a guard.
what's your
Uh,
passive perception, by the way?
passive perception is 15.
Do you want to make a roll, or would you like to use the 15?
Let's use a 15.
Okay. Okay. As you are making your way, retracing your steps, going back to the jail cell, uh, you are going to see the general lady. You recognize her before. This oak. Why did I say oak? Orc. You know, buff, butch hair. Once again, she's in her standard uniform. She's got her arms crossed. And it looks like um she's talking to someone in a hood, right? And you kind of recognize the little pin, as it's got a little mockingbird on it. As the person starts to step away from her, and the general makes eye contact with you, and she kind of scowls for a second. And she goes, "You're back so soon?" Um,
Yes, I am. Found an opportunity.
she smiles at you and she goes, "That's fucking wonderful." Um, as she starts to like lead you back to the interrogation room, uh, and she kind of takes her keys and she unlocks the door. You can recognize the same chair and like table, and she's like, "You can just leave him here. If you just want to wait outside the castle for 24 hours, and I'll bring him back to you."
Will do.
All right. Can you please explain to me what, like, how you're gonna put Donovan
I'm gonna kind of set him gently into the chair, and I'm going to kind of grab his arms, and I'm like, "I'm sorry. I promise this will be quick. You're not going to be harmed." And I'm like, kind of
Uh,
like reassure him,
uh,
make sure tell him that it's all gonna be
what?
okay.
But uh, okay. And that's all Donovan's gonna say before you guys close the door on him. Um, and you can start to hear Donovan start to talk to himself. It seems like he's talking to someone else, but you're not really too sure who that person is. Um,
And before I leave, I'm actually gonna talk to the orc officer. I'm gonna be like, I know I have no right to ask this, and I'm gonna pull out a picture of Alex. If any of your guards do find him, please let me know.
okay, Chloe. Oh, Chloe's waiting for cat. That being said, she takes a photo from you, and she kind of squints at it, and she goes, "I will do my best, but I can't make any promises."
I don't expect any, but thank you.
She nods. You kind of see her. She seems to be gesturing to some other guard as she starts to make a note with them, and talking about like the picture you had just given them. Kip, what else would you like to do for your turn? I will say you're probably at your max movement at this moment.
Well, I guess I'm just going to like next turn kind of wait outside then.
Okay, that's really fine. We're gonna go back to Chloe and Cam. Chloe, Max,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Max, I think, is like, I don't know, clutching like where her lungs would be, because I'm assuming frost would hurt. Like,
Yeah, like
I don't know.
no, think of like I don't want to say nitrogen, but like that's painful, right? Like if you
Yeah.
ever think about like frostbite or just like that's just it's painful. It hurts. So
So she's like clutching where that is. She's breathing like deeper, trying to catch her breath. And she's like, please, I want to find him. I want to help you. I don't want to cause any problems. My family wants to go home. And if this is what does that, I want to help you.
okay. Hmm. Okay, will you please roll another persuasion for me?
Uh, 28.
A 28. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll. I should have rolled while you were talking. My bad. Oh. Well, all of a sudden the dragon feels inclined to help you on a nat one. So I'm going to say in this moment, the dragon starts to come down and she puts her wings down. And you start to notice she kind of stands upright and she starts to be a lot calmer as sorry, I'm trying to look at her sheet. She takes like a deep breath and she goes, "My name is Isfred. I will help you if you can help me find my baby." Um, and she tells you, right? You are bonded to my child. If we follow the bond, we will find child. Uh, Chloe, would you like to do anything else for your turn?
I'm going to thank you, Isrid. I will help you. I want to help you. Um, what do you want me to do with this one? Saphria.
Um,
I named it. I named
she
both of them. Sorry.
I think okay. I think at first she goes to like sniff the baby, but then when you say you name both of them, she starts to snarl, and she goes, "The child was never yours in the first place, and
Yes,
you
ma'am.
named him my baby." And she starts to growl at you. But she still takes like a step back, and she goes, "This one isn't mine. You can keep it." As she brushes it off. Um, it seems like there's something like tainted about like the duplicate that she doesn't like. Um,
Mm.
it's abnormal. Um,
Okay.
I sh-
Well, I know an area where your baby was last. I just don't know exactly where. God, my shadow's gone by now, right?
your shadow's gone. Your clone is not.
Okay.
So
But I know an area of where it is. I just don't know exactly where.
okay. Also want to say the rest of you are also outside in this moment. So if
Yeah.
you want to like,
I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, we'll help in any way we can. Trying to get that situated. I literally like I'm just bleeding out.
speaking of that, Max is gonna turn around. And she's going to push Sergio. And while she like pushed him, when her hands touch him, she's gonna cast Healing Word.
I imagine I fall and like fuck that up immediately.
For 8 points.
you literally didn't have to do that. Can you heal yourself? Can you?
I'm fine. You're an idiot. I'm fine, but you're an idiot.
okay. Um, Mo, would you like to say anything in this moment?
No.
Okay. Um, I'm going to say Isfrid. She kind of takes a step back, right? And she goes, "We will leave in the morning." Um, and she starts to like find a nearby tree, and she starts to settle down and wrap herself around as she starts to fall asleep. Um,
Huh.
I just convinced a fucking dragon to help
You
us.
just convinced the fucking dragon.
I
to
just
help us.
convinced a fucking dragon to help us.
That was honestly the coolest
Sis,
thing
I
ever.
just convinced a dragon to help us.
Robin's just gonna hug you, honestly. She was fucking terrified.
Max hugs her back.
Aw.
I think
Rob,
Isaac is
I
like,
just convinced a fucking dragon to help us.
I know. Let's not focus on the dragon part.
I think
Robin, can you
Isaac
heal her? You
is
should
like,
heal Max.
I think Isaac is talking to Max at this moment. He goes, "You could have almost died."
Exactly. But I'm just so proud
But I
of you,
didn't.
and I'm glad you didn't.
You're proud of me?
I
For
feel like
using your
Isaac
words and using your brains before your actions. Thank you.
Isaac is stressing out right now. Like his hand is on his forehead, and he's like stressing in this moment.
I'll bring him into the hug. There we go.
Okay.
Isaac, I convinced a dragon to help us.
You almost died.
But I convinced a dragon to help us. I'm fine.
Isaac,
I'm just a little
drop
cold.
It. Just drop it, Isaac.
That being said, okay. Cam, would you like to do anything for your turn?
No, not really. I don't think there's anything I can do. I guess I'm just doing the hover thing where you're like, you kind of want to be helpful, but you can't be helpful because I have no spell. So it's like I'm just like standing guy emoji behind Max.
Okay, that's totally fine. Robin, would you like to do anything for your turn?
Sorry, I took a big bite. So the dragon's persuaded, so we're all good. I'm just gonna try to do a head count and see where everybody's at. Try to see if I can find where Kip and Donovan is, because I saw the broken window. And
Oh, okay. I will say now you have recognized that they are no longer in the house, right? But you see a trail of flowers leaving out, right?
guys,
Mm-hmm.
where is
Yeah.
Kip and Donovan? Or Kip and Donovan. Angus and Donovan.
I don't. Wasn't Angus sleeping? Like, I'm pretty sure. Well, he would have waken up. Like,
Does anybody know where they went?
I just convinced a dragon to help us. That's all I care about.
We know that, Max. Thank you.
so you're telling me so you're telling me Angus
they
and
just
Donovan are
dip?
gone?
Can
Did they
I
just
make a
leave us?
perception check?
And Ray was
don't need
acting
to
kind of
make-
sketchy.
You don't need to
Can
make a
I-
perception check for it.
I
You
see
can
the
just
flowers.
tell. Yeah, you can, as Robin's talking about, you guys see the broken window and the flowers leading back towards the castle.
Ray was
Uh,
acting kind of
well,
sketchy. He didn't want to
I
talk
don't
about like
know.
what had happened.
I don't know where they are, but I would start by that trail of flowers over there and the broken window.
Okay.
Which leads back towards the castle if I remember correctly.
Why would they go
Maybe
back
he's
to the
getting-
castle?
I don't know, maybe he's getting Donovan help for his disease, whatever it is.
Or
You said he's back at the castle.
I mean, that way goes back to the castle if I remember correctly.
didn't
Okay.
really want to talk about what had happened.
Mo's going to. Oh, let me make sure I am reading this spell correctly.
I will
Okay.
say, we're probably going to do a couple turns and then we'll do a long rest and then we'll take a break. Just so you guys know.
Mo is gonna like sit on the steps to the house, and you see him like close his eyes in concentration. And he's gonna cast the clairvoyance spell.
Okay. Where are you casting it again?
Let me see. You create an invisible sensor within range in a location familiar to you or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you. So I guess I would
Like, where would you like to place this? Is my question.
near like the castle entrance.
Yeah. Or how far is clairvoyance? Can you go that far?
The range is 1 mile, so you tell me if we're 1 mile away from the castle or not.
I will say okay.
It's
we could
a
put
lot
it.
of feet, so I think it definitely would.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide where do you want to place it? Like outside the castle, inside the
Yeah.
castle? Yeah.
I guess
Like where would
no, outside the gates, so I can see
Like-
who's leaving and coming.
okay, do you want it like which gates? Like the gates to the actual castle or the
Yeah,
gates
the
to
gates
where...
to the actual castle.
Okay. Okay, we'll put one there. that being said, so you're gonna do seeing then? Oh no, are you doing hearing?
I'm using I'm choosing seeing.
You're choosing seeing? Okay.
Hmm.
Um, I will say you are gonna see Angus leaving the castle, uh, with clairvoyance. And then I will also let you know you are going to see in this time frame the general orc. I don't know if you'll recognize her though, since that
Probably
is a
not.
different thing. Because I will probably say Aegis will leave on his own, but you're not gonna see Donovan though. You will also notice. You're also gonna notice the same cloaked individual who has the mockingbird or mockingjay pin.
That last one is copyrighted, but
What did I say last time? Isn't
it's
that
a
mocking?
mockingbird.
Is it mockingbird?
Yeah, it is. Well, I thought you.
Technically,
Actually,
it's
it was a
supposed to be a
canary.
canary, but
Is
Yeah,
it
it's
a
a
canary?
canary.
Why
it's
did
supposed to
I
be a
get the?
canary. But you always say the Mockingjay pin, so I thought we just accepted that they were
Did it?
connected.
No one
It
can
was like
erect. It's the canary.
yeah, it's a
A canary bird. My bad. It's a canary bird. But you're gonna see that individual is going towards like the Queen's Garden in that way. That being said, I will also let you know other things. Mo, would you like to do anything else for your turn?
No, that's kind of all I do. I'm just trying to gather information.
Okay. That being said, Kip, this is your turn. What would you like to do?
I guess as I'm leaving the castle, I'm assuming that little scrawny guard is still there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna place my hand on his shoulder. Shoot your shot, kid, and then I'm gonna walk away.
What? He kind of gets flustered for a second. He goes, "But shoot my shot. I mean," and he kind of smiles for a second, and then he straightens back up, and he's like, I can't be persuaded. And the
You know
kind of the
exactly
other,
what I mean.
uh, I think you should. You'll never know. Shh, Thomas, you don't know. Uh, you don't know the history between the two of us. Um, but
You know the
thank you.
history of her slapping.
It kind of gets embarrassed and he goes, "She's just my superior."
Right,
Uh,
and I'm gonna walk away.
okay,
I'm gonna head to the canary and kind of just
okay.
chill out.
You're going to the bar to the Canary. My question is, what are you doing at the Canary?
Would I know if there's any rooms to sleep in?
Yeah, there is a room if you go up to. Okay, Kip is not coming home tonight. Okay, cut. Okay, we are in the doghouse. Yeah, there. I'll say, there's an elf-looking lady, with brown long hair. She kind of looks at you for a second. She goes, um, well, I think we certainly have some rooms. Uh, what would you like to trade for a room for one night?
My friend owns the bar. Her name is Aki. Do you recognize the name? I just need a place to sleep for the night.
I know Aki, but how can I trust your word, that you are a good friend of hers?
Fuck, I don't know.
That's exactly what I thought. So what would you like to bargain?
Fucking fine. Take all my senses for a day, I guess. I don't know.
Hmm, That's so boring. I'm sure you can do much better than that, my friend. How about, she snaps
How
her
about?
fingers. Um, in that moment, all of a sudden you can't talk You won't be able to talk until you wake up.
Okay.
So you've lost your voice. And she goes, "Oh, that's just wonderful. That's so much better. Right this way. So I don't really want to know, and I don't quite care, frankly." She starts leading you up the stairs to a room. It's kind of quaint and kind of cozy, you know, for the canary. It's got like feathers, for pillows, but it's not like too shabby. So you get to stay there for the night. And before she closes the door, and she goes, "Oh, and maybe next time you should really get a token from Aki if you're gonna prove it." And she
Oh,
shuts the door.
as he says that, I'm going to hold up the little blood hunter symbol, kind of like I forgot that.
And she goes,
You had it.
"Oh, that's really quite sad." And before leaving, uh, that being said, let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break. As you guys are gonna take a long rest, so everyone give yourself a long rest. And when we come back, we're gonna pick it back up, with this dragon adventure for the baby, for the baby. Right.
Yeah.
Bye.
we are back. Hello, everyone. That being said, you've persuaded the dragon not to kill you because you have a bond with the baby. You're gonna help this mother find her child. And then Kip, Angus, you have sort of made a deal and you've taken Donovan to the castle. They made like a bargain with you that he will be returned as you've like he'll be safe in his original state. Or as you bring him. That being said though, we are actually starting off with Angus. It is a new, bright, sunny day. It's hot. It's sweltering. You can feel the sweat dripping off of your clothes. Angus, what are we doing today, bud?
No, I bet Angus smells amazing. He is going to head to the castle. Kind of like check up, see if he might have been released yet.
Alright. We're gonna pick up our
Mm.
child from daycare. Awesome.
Yep.
It hasn't
Okay,
been 24 hours though.
Donovan
No,
was
it
just having a
hasn't.
little sleepover.
Hey, Angus, I'm gonna say as you walk back to the castle, you're gonna see there's a new set of guards. Except these ones kind of don't care, but like you get through. I will say, okay, as you're going through the castle, like where would you like to go?
I guess back to the place where I saw like the jailer area.
The interrogation or jail cell?
Yeah.
You want to go to the jail cell? Or interrogation room?
Interrogation room, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. As you get to the interrogation room, you're gonna notice the door's open, and Donovan's not there. And you don't kind of see anyone else. You kind of see some guards walking and talking. But like, you also kind of see. Yeah,
Oh,
keep
go
going. I was gonna say you can kind of see maybe like a maid talking to like one of the guards. Nearby.
I'm gonna approach the maid and the guard and be like, "Hey, have you seen a man? He I forgot what Donovan character looked like. Hold on. Sorry.
He's got feathers peeking out of him. He is half human.
Yeah.
Donovan.
Well, maybe don't say
And I'm
that.
gonna. Hold on. Let me.
He's got flowers growing up behind his pathway.
It's kind of memorable. It's like
Yeah,
kinda crazy
he's
you
got
don't
like he's
remember.
got like feathers growing out of him. He's half human. Um,
They
it
kind of
leaves, like,
like
a
just
trail
look
of like
disgusting.
flowers.
The guard goes, "Ugh, yeah. I think I saw him by the the jail cell, but what do you need to do with that thing for?"
I was just seeing if he was ready to be released yet. I had to deal with the general.
He kind of scratches his head and he goes, "I don't think they're quite done. I think they're still doing something. So, I mean, I guess you could check, but like, I don't even know if you're really allowed in there."
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Thank you though. And I'm gonna head out.
Okay. Are you going to the jail cell then, or?
No, I mean, you said I wasn't really allowed.
Okay, awesome. Um, where are you going now, bud?
I guess I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna see if everyone's
Okay. I'll. We're gonna say that takes a turn, so we'll come back to you.
Gotcha.
We're gonna go to Chloe. Uh, it's hot. It's sweltering. Uh, you have a new. I don't even say this is a friend. This isn't really a friend. This is just like we are working together for, so I don't kill you.
So a bargain.
A mother dragon outside, uh, who is still sleeping in this moment. Chloe, how is your character feeling in this moment as you wake up in this exhausting heat?
Um, Max is feeling good, but she's a little cranky. She doesn't do well in the heat.
Okay, we're feeling a little cranky.
Yeah, but she's happy on how yesterday went. So,
Okay, awesome. What's the first thing you're doing as you're like waking up?
checking on Safria. I'm assuming Safria most definitely sleeps in the bed with Max. And then she's gonna peer out the window to see if the dragon's still sleeping.
You could peer out the window and you can still see the dragon is still sleeping. Kind of feels kind of surreal, one of those fairy tale things. But yeah, I guess you're kind of getting used to it as you're part fae, part dragon, or full dragons
Part
outside.
dragon.
But yeah, it is still outside.
Then she's gonna go downstairs and seeing as the dragon's still asleep and they're not leaving yet, make breakfast. Like, because she still has that deal with
Mission. Will you
Miss Young.
please make a survival check for me? That reminds me.
Yeah,
I
because
gotta.
the stove doesn't work anymore.
Has it been a month?
No, I'm saying like the stove doesn't work anymore. It hasn't been a month, I don't think.
Oh, the stove. Okay. Yeah, that's another
15.
thing. With a
Make
15.
everyone cereal.
Chloe, what are you making for breakfast?
I guess. Hold on. I have an idea.
Grizzly.
My idea is bad. What can I'm trying to think of my knowledge of breakfast foods.
Let's make some
doesn't
eggs.
have
We've
to be
been
on the
eating. We've been
stove
well.
doesn't work.
No stove.
You can make it work.
She's gonna make.
You do have a dragon outside. I don't know how that's gonna go, but
We have a baby dragon as well.
you have a baby dragon as well.
I'm gonna make
You also.
something. Like frozen. Like the Eggos waffles that can just be heated up. I'll still make them good.
Do we have those?
We have something like it. It's fine.
So how?
We have something like it.
I'm going to say you find like bread in the cabinets. Okay. We're gonna say you can kind of make some sort of French toast. Let's put it that way.
And I'm gonna kneel down and I'm going to be. Max is. Safria, I need you to do something for me.
This baby dragon immediately perks up, and kind of purrs, and looks at you questioningly as it like tilts its head at you.
Can you cook these for me? You breathe.
Safria starts running around in a circle. She starts spinning around.
Okay.
Chasing her tail.
Safria. Good dragon. Max is gonna look around to see if there's like a lighter or
roll investigation.
Something. $15 again.
15. I'm going to say the house isn't working right now. Let me think about this. You're not gonna find a lighter, but I'm going to say you can find like there's a candle that's probably set on fire from last night that Miss Yun has done that's still burning.
Okay.
Or you could do it the old-fashioned way with rocks and a stick.
The candle works. She go over the candle. I'm gonna point at the flame. On my food. On the food. This here. You fire.
Can you roll a persuasion check for me?
I can't do that.
Okay.
30.
Oh,
No,
why did-
29. Almost 30.
Okay. And Saphria, she is going to. Well, actually, it's a he. They're both boy dragons. It's a duplicate. He is going to. Okay. Are you holding French toast in a pan right now? What's
Yeah, a pan.
okay? We're gonna say you got some like butter-like substance, and
Mhm.
so the dragon is going to fully burst out heat in your direction towards the pan. Max, the pan is all of a sudden getting very hot in your hand now. But you are making French toast as the dragon sets the pan on fire.
She's gonna like bunch up her shirt, grab it like this, switch hands,
Okay.
grab it with her shirt, and be like, okay, enough. I gotta flip it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say Max makes French toast for everyone.
Yes.
It's actually semi decent for something that's kind of like not by modern standards. As you are doing that, Max, would you like to do anything else for your turn?
Yeah. She's just gonna scream, "Breakfast is ready!"
Okay. I'm gonna say everyone's gonna hear that. We're gonna go to Cam, Serio.
Okay.
Cam, you're gonna hear the screaming breakfast is ready. It's hot. It's feels like the sunbeams are coming down. Even if your eyes are tired, the sunbeams are still coming through the window. The house isn't alive right now, so it's like the lights don't
Yeah.
really work, like the water doesn't really work.
I feel like Zydia's like incredibly annoyed because like he keeps somehow destroying the clothes he has. Like he gets a new pair of clothes and then he gets like turned into a werewolf, or he gets another pair of clothes and then he like gets like slashed, and like now he has a bloody shirt that he like so, and it's hot, so I feel like he doesn't even bother. Like you can see like he just reluctantly just like leaves his shirt, like he doesn't wear a shirt, and then he just like starts like
Okay.
walking down.
I'm going
I
to
was
also
like
say
fucking breakfast.
you're also gonna notice you still have the claw marks on
Yeah.
your side from yesterday. As you come down and see Max like with like a pan on fire with French toast that they're putting out on the table on plates.
What did you do? What did you make?
French toast or something like French toast. It's good.
Okay, yeah. I think I go to Safra and I give him a little scritch in the head, and then like, okay, thank you, Max. And like you can tell, like not only do I have that side scar that's like recent, like I literally have a bunch of like a giant scar on my chest because I literally like I've been almost dead several times. Um, but yeah, I'm like, I guess I sit down and I'm like, last night was literally insane.
Yeah, I convinced a dragon to help us.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I still don't know how you did that.
It's pretty privilege.
I believe that. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep eating these. As I just
are
eat
they
my
good? I know.
they're
I
they're
didn't eat them.
as decent. You should eat one probably, considering
You
you
could roll
almost.
insight on
Yeah.
Cerium.
I
And if you're trying to hide it, do deception.
wait. I just got my insight is 18. Are these good?
That's fine. It's just
21, 30, 21.
I mean, yeah. I'm not really trying to hide the. If they're mid, I'm literally just gonna be like they're edible.
Edible. Oh,
But
okay.
it's good you're keeping your end of the bargain.
I saw what happened to Donovan that one time, and I don't want that to happen to me. So
Yeah, well, a lot was happening to Donovan.
you're
Um,
right. He was a mess.
He is a mess. Don't. Why are you saying that like he's dead?
He's not here,
That's fair.
so I
I'm gonna
talk about him
also
in the past tense.
say, as you guys are talking, the dragon, Isfrid, is starting to wake up, and she starts coming over to the house, and she kind of, you can, I don't want to say she peeks her head through one of the windows, but she peeks her head through one of the windows. As
Good
her
morning,
snout kind of
Isrid.
comes in.
Good morning. Are you hungry?
You can like feel like her breath coming in.
Sorry. Pause. Sorry, it has to. It's not showing me quartz. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I gotta fix the properties. There we go. We're good now. I think.
Am I good?
Yeah,
You
we're
think?
good. Sorry.
I'm gonna give it like.
Sorry,
You're
y'all.
fine. You're totally fine.
Sorry.
We go. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. She breathes out, and it feels like there's like a frost coming in, which kind of feels good because of the sweltering heat. And she goes, "Are you ready?"
I have to go grab my backpack upstairs.
We
And then
leave in 5 minutes.
yes, ma'am. I will go
Uh,
wake everyone up.
She pulls her head out and she starts to sit out front.
Max books it up the stairs.
Okay.
She's
That be-
scared of, even though she likes the dragon and respects it, she's scared because she missed that attack and it still hurt like a bitch.
Exactly. We're also gonna go ahead and go to Robin real quick. Actually, wait. Cam, would you like to do anything else for your turn while you're eating French toast?
No.
Robin, you wake up. It's sweltering hot. You can hear Max yelling breakfast. There's no lights. There's no electricity or water. What are we doing?
Do we have a shower in the house?
It doesn't work, but
Okay.
there's a shower.
Anymore.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's right. I guess she's gonna get out of bed, being very sweaty and gross, and just try to get up and go about her day. She'll go downstairs for breakfast.
Okay. You can see that Max has made French toast. The window is open. It seems like, yeah, there's no one running the house anymore. But somehow Max has made French toast. And there's a plate open for you. Would you like
Good
to do
morning,
anything
Robin.
else?
Morning. I'll get myself a plate. I mean, she's already dealt with like Isaac's bad cooking, so anything is edible basically to her. So
Yeah, they're actually not that bad. You kind of gotta.
To be
Yes,
fair,
yeah.
everything else Max has made has been great.
yeah, well, it's not gonna phase her at all. I mean, we already saw how Isaac cooked that one time, so yeah,
Okay.
she's gonna sit down and eat her food.
Okay, so you're eating. It's actually not like half bad. It's a little crunchy because, fire dragon baby burning up, the pan.
Burnt.
But it's still pretty decent. That being said, we're gonna. Robin, is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I think she's just trying to wake up.
Okay. We're gonna move on to Mo. Matt, you're kind of going back from this house to your body. I don't know how Mo's feeling right now, especially since your body was just in a fridge and like you had to be defrosted and there was a dragon. I feel like there's a lot for Mo right now. What are you up to?
Yeah, he's definitely pretty sore and stiff from having his body in the fucking freezer.
Yeah.
And it takes him a little bit to like get his bearings when he wakes up in the morning. But yeah, he's moving a little sluggish today.
Sluggish? I kind of feel bad for Mo. Like, we could not have had an easy time for Mo this campaign.
When has he ever?
Yeah.
It's been stress city. Okay. That being said, okay, you're a little sluggish. You kind of run into Isaac as you both kind of like are in the hallway getting breakfast together. Isaac bumps into you and goes, and he kind of makes eye contact with you, and he's like, he kind of tilts his head, and he kind of questions. You can see through his head, like you're no longer a house, but you're in your body form. Like, and he starts to speak, and he goes, "Is this temporary? Do you switch back and forth between the house?"
Until we can find a replacement for Cinder, I'm making the executive decision to be the one who powers the house.
He nods, and he's like, "This is normal." Okay.
This is our new normal. Yes.
He kind of sighs. But he kind of follows you. As he heads downstairs for breakfast. For French toast with Max. Robin, is there an empty seat next to you?
A what?
Is there an empty seat next to you?
Oh, empty seat. I thought you said.
Yeah, I
NPC.
heard
Yeah, I heard NPC. I heard NPC
I was
too.
like, there's an NPC next to Robin? Yeah, there is an NPC. I'm sitting in front. I believe I'm sitting in front of Robin.
Yeah, so yeah, there's an empty seat next to me.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say Isaac kind of sits next to you while he's eating
Mo
French
just
toast.
takes it instead.
I'm
No,
sorry.
just-
Are you Mo?
I'm
After the
joking.
week,
I'm
after the week
joking.
Mo has had, he deserves to sit in whatever seat he goddamn pleases.
Real.
It's fine.
I'm joking.
Girl.
I'm just joking. You can
Okay,
sit
you
with
can't.
me.
You cannot message me being like, I wish Isaac would ask me this, and then be like, yeah, I hope Mo takes a seat from him.
No,
Like,
I didn't
what do you
say
want?
I hope. It was for comedy. For comedic.
You're killing me.
It's
This poor man. Okay,
yeah, he'll sit
Matt.
next to me.
What would you like? What would you? What would you like to do? Anything else for your turn?
Good morning, guys.
Yes, good morning. I'm exhausted.
I imagine.
It's hot as fuck,
Yeah.
and apparently we need to go save a baby dragon.
On the
Amongst
bright
other
side,
things.
that might help us go back home. She's pretty powerful.
Right. Go back home.
I
Okay.
don't know about you guys. I am hoping that we can have Dragon help us do something to the queen. So we can use the one portal that's open and leave it open so we can
I'm
come
just
back and
gonna-
forth as we please because I like this place.
I'm also gonna say, as you guys are talking amongst yourself for breakfast, talking about your plans, you're gonna hear some footsteps outside your door as Angus is trying to make his way back to the house.
Mm.
Like, does he open the door?
Kip, are you there?
I
Is Kip
am.
there? Okay, Kip, what would you like to do?
If he enters,
So-
I'm like, where the fuck were you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Back
enter the door
here.
through the door, kind of like very sweaty and sluggish as well.
Angus, hi, how are you? Good morning.
Where did you
Hello.
go? Where's Donovan?
I went. Donovan
Yeah.
is at the castle.
You take him to the doctor? I
Why?
have a doctor.
Why is he in this castle? We were literally in the middle of something.
You heard a dragon and you guys decided to dip and leave us?
I mean, the
Look,
last
man,
time we got
speak.
into a scuffle, Donovan did try to up and leave. So this is kind of par for the course.
Oh, I should let the man speak. Her mouth full of French toast stuff.
Well, for one, I knew you guys would be fine. The dragons are.
I convinced the
Pretty-
dragon by myself.
Okay, I helped
Great
you a little
job.
bit, please.
You
Thank
guys
you
should be
so
more
much.
like Max. She's just so great at pretty
Thank you
much
so much.
everything.
Let's not change the subject. What's going on? Why is Donovan at the castle?
He is talking with one of the guards right now. He's gonna be back by the end of the day.
But why?
That's it. It's none of my business.
Oh, so you're telling me that you just took up and ran with Donovan, and now he's at the castle,
He's
and
going
it's
to be
none of your
back.
business because he's gonna be back.
Yes.
Robin's just gonna look at Mo and just be like, what the fuck do we do? What is it?
I don't know,
Listen.
guys. I think Donovan will be fine.
My goal of getting you guys out of here has not changed. But I also want to stay, and this is going to help me get that. If that helps.
As you guys are talking, you're going to hear an older lady start to make her way down as she goes, "Good morning, everyone. How are we
Morning, Miss
doing
Young.
today?" Just
Morning,
kind of
Miss
stepping,
Young.
We're doing horribly.
just stepping around like the broken furniture and like the steps and stuff. She kind of pushes it aside and she goes, "Yeah, another day.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it's gonna be good. I think we're gonna have a good time today."
Miss Young, did you hear I convinced the dragon?
Dragon.
You want to look outside?
You were asleep. There's a dragon outside. Her name's Isfrid. She wants her
Isfrid?
baby back.
That's Isfrid's baby? Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what are our plans today?
Find her baby, aka Orion.
Yeah.
We also gotta figure out with Hoshi and with
We also
Donovan
have to get Hosher.
and
Donovan
Cinder.
It's
apparently.
going to be fine. Again.
I don't know if I
Cinder
believe
will
you.
be fine.
I believe
too.
Angus.
I'm more about Cinder being back in the house. So we have something besides Mo powering the house.
Yes, that would be nice.
Oh, yeah, I should say something about that. Next time, I don't know how, stable it'll be getting back into your body again. It's not really supposed to be like a
Which?
back and forth thing. So,
Uh,
it's the more you do it, the more possible your body might reject you for future reference.
oh.
Miss Young,
I understand.
That being said, I do want to mention that I did see the king, Frozen Tom Hardy, as you guys like to call whoever that man may be, is at the castle.
Oh, he's never
Hmm.
We
watched
could-
Venom.
What's a venom?
Don't
Are you
worry
talking
about
about
it.
poisons?
No,
No,
it's a
don't.
movie.
It's fine. It
Oh.
truly does not
Um,
matter right now.
Miss Yun, speaking of Cinder, did Cinder have a body before Cinder was?
Of course, Cinder had a body. Who comes in this world
Where
with
is where
I
is
guess
Cinder's
not.
body?
That's a great question. It's probably back in the night region, of course. God, that was some good memories.
We're going there. Is
You
it
are?
possible?
We're going there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you insist, just don't break my door. Okay, you kind of broke the house. Just don't
Well,
break
well,
my
well,
door, Nix.
We can't
We've
go there
got-
by the door.
We've got the dragon. Because I have reason to believe that Orion is in the night region. I don't know if he is alone. I don't know who he's with, but I have reason to believe he's there. And if he's there, and we're already in night region, why not find Cinder's body? Because you think Cinder would want her body back, right?
I guess so, but like, we don't even.
I
don't
guess-
even know.
Yeah.
That's
What?
a lot.
What was Cinder doing? Who is Cinder?
Well, I believe Cinder is in this said frozen Tom Hardy's body. She or they killed someone
So
before
Cinder's the
entering the
king.
castle, so I don't know what they're doing right now.
Didn't.
Listen.
So Cinder's the king.
Yes.
Wait,
That's
don't we
not
still have Frozen Tom Hardy's
worrisome.
soul?
Yeah, Abaddon is somewhere. I just don't know where. I just don't
You
know
mean-
where.
What do you mean you don't know where?
Didn't you have it?
Well, Miss
Oh,
Young
yeah.
dealt with that.
You put him. Wait. We put him in a jar, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then promptly forgot about him.
He's somewhere. Look, man, I gave it to Miss Yun. It's Miss Yun's responsibility to deal with the man that was trying to move the house.
She goes, "Oh yeah,
Where'd you put
about
him?
him."
Where'd you put him?
I mean,
Miss Young?
listen. There's only so many places you can put a young man.
Is he in
You
the
don't
house?
know. You don't know where you put him, did you, Miss Young?
Listen,
Don't
I
we-
just gotta go through my room real quick. Okay, it's just a
Don't
mess.
we need him? We need him
I
eventually.
Okay, listen. If you give me like a couple hours, I can find him. Okay, it's just
Okay,
somewhere in my
couple
room.
hours. Couple hours. We don't have a couple hours, but you
Yo,
have a couple
I-
hours. We have to leave in like 2
If
minutes.
we're going to the night court, I would prefer to go through the door. I do not like flying.
We can't. Well, okay. You can do whatever you want.
But we had to have
Right,
something power
honestly-
the house to get to the night court. If we're going through the house.
Miss
So,
Yun
like-
starts to get up, and she's like, "I'll be right back. I got this. I got this." She kind of like, she starts to go back upstairs. And you start to like hear like rattling of things being thrown around in the house. It sounds like there's metal screeching and there's like glass being thrown.
We're still gonna die.
We'll be fine.
And this
Well,
is
Oh,
I
my
don't know
thing.
about you because you
I
like to jump
found
in front of
him.
claws of dragons. Idiot.
I did it for you. What are you talking about?
I was fine. I
Mm.
was fine.
I wish you guys were like having a delightful breakfast. Miss Yan comes back in, and you start to see that she instead has, what do we want to even describe this?
Like a metal box.
No, not even a metal box. It's a lamp. It's a straight up
Oh.
lamp.
That makes
And
sense.
it flickers on and off with Abaddon. And she goes, "Listen, I didn't really have like anywhere else to put them, but like,
I mean,
uh,
yeah, there was only so much you could have done.
she goes over to the stove and she like smashes the lamp on top of it. Glass breaks, but the stove lights up.
No,
Uh,
but like we didn't. I don't. Okay.
what? What's it? And the house starts
Yeah.
to turn on, and uh, the house starts to shake as it starts to get up again.
Yeah. Mhm. Come on, Max. We gotta get out of this fucking house. I literally like go get
My
my stuff.
backpack. I have my
As
backpack.
the house
Do
goes,
we not have like another
"Oh,
jar or
Stevie."
anything?
Michelle goes,
Listen,
"Oh,
listen, I didn't want him to move right
I'm
now.
sorry. I just thought, everyone please make a con roll.
Oh gosh.
Con
Uh,
save or just roll?
Do a con save.
okay, I rolled a 6.
I rolled
Ooh,
an
shit.
8.
Put it in the roll. Put it in
Jesus.
the roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
CON 6.
Let's go, Kay.
Yeah. The porters.
The porters.
Girl.
Okay. All right.
Okay. The house starts to shift up, and you start to feel the unbalancing of the house as it starts to move towards back to the city.
Whoa.
That being said, Kay and Chloe, you guys, this is gonna unaffect you. So if you want to leave the house before the house even gets up, I will allow you to.
I want to leave the house, but can I try to drag Sergio with me?
No,
Okay.
you can
Can't we
either
just
stop
scoop him
Serio
out of the
from
stove?
falling and getting hurt, or you jump and leave the house, or
I'll do that.
Uh, can I just like find something to like scoop Abaddon up? So he
what are you looking for? Roll an investigation.
like one of those like fireplace shovels
Safria,
or
eat
a
him.
plate or anything.
Okay. Okay,
No,
okay,
no,
that's
no,
fine.
no, no dragon, no
Um,
eat.
I'll say, okay, you don't even have to roll for this. You could use your plate you use for your French toast, and you take the shovel that's used for the stove to scoop them back up onto your plate. The house immediately comes crashing down.
Do I have to
Uh,
roll another con save?
No, we'll just do it for this. Angus and Cam, I guess just Angus. Serio, as you feel like you're about to fall over and hit your head against a bookcase, Max is there to immediately catch you, with the baby dragon, right? As you fall into Max's arms.
Uh, uh,
Angus, however,
thank you.
You're gonna take 5 points of damage, Angus, as you roll over and hit your head against the staircase, before grabbing on.
No, I wanted to help him. Okay.
Oh, I guess
Oh,
we're going shopping today.
Mo, you are just slightly able to hold yourself balanced, but it still feels like, as you are very sluggish and getting used to your body again, it feels like you could be nauseous, right? Like you could vomit. Um, that being said, the house stops moving, and Miss Young goes, "Oh, see, it all worked out. That was a good idea. Brilliant."
Okay, do we have
I
another
love
thing to
Miss
put
Young.
him in?
you weren't supposed to put him in there in the first place. We just wanted to know where he was. He currently wants his kid. Makes perfect sense. God. This doesn't. What are we
Listen.
doing?
I
What are
don't
we
know.
doing?
Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm going outside. I don't want to get eaten.
Well, that's true. I'm just gonna follow Max.
Guy, can we come up with the plan first? Like, what's going?
We don't really. She gave us 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure the 5 minutes are almost done. You can either pick
Yeah.
up your stuff and come with us or die. I don't know.
I'll give
We're
the
gonna
plate to Miss Young.
as we're flying to Night Court. I'm sure we'll figure something out. It'll be fine.
You mean we're gonna get on The dragon?
Yeah, little Dragon Express here. It's gonna help us.
Oh,
Toot
God.
toot.
Robin's just gonna go
Saphria, are
because
you
she's
ready
not
to
gonna
go on a
leave
dragon ride?
Max
This is Saphria.
alone on
Are
a
you
dragon.
ready? She
I think-
answered.
I think Sephria is like very much excited as she breathes fire out to the side.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
See, he's excited. Did you
Let's
say
just
you're
go-
excited?
In initiative order, let's start. Who did I say was last?
Mo.
Oh wait, who?
Okay.
Matt did
Mo.
just go. Yeah, Mo
So
and
it's
Isaac just went.
Back around.
Let's go, Mo. What would you like to do in this moment?
Try not to die. Try not to roll not to
Yeah.
kill myself.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just along for the ride at this point. I'm doing damage control.
Dragon Express. Whoop whoop.
So I'm gonna usher everybody outside of the house. And you know what? I'm gonna see if I have some rope. I'm gonna see if I can make us harnesses for the dragon if we're gonna be flying on its back. That's what I'm gonna do.
You can make harnesses. So
I also
Mo's
have
getting
rope
rope.
I can give him as well.
Okay, how long is the rope you guys have? 50 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean,
I
I think
also
you can...
dump rope in there. Like
Okay.
if I see you, it's like I just do the same thing. I'm like
Does everyone have rope?
because
That's-
everyone has rope in D&D.
Oh, fair enough.
That
Yeah.
being said, you guys are making harnesses. Ishrid starts coming over and she starts to she as she's watching you guys make these harnesses, she's standing up pretty like straight, right, like on her hind. Her wings are back. She's in a very calm position. As she looks at all of you and she goes, "Well, are you ready to find my child?"
I have a question, miss.
Yes.
Don't you have like do you have any other forms or are you just like are you just a dragon?
Is that
I
right now?
can change,
Because
but I don't want to.
that's fair. That's completely fair. I was just thinking like if we
That's
wanted
so
to get there
sick.
like if we wanted to get there quicker, we would probably because now I'm thinking if we find a way to
Are you
power the
calling
house.
you Shh, are you calling
No,
you dragons?
Max, shut Magic
Shh,
Max.
you shut up.
Max, shut up.
You shut up.
Max,
Shh.
fucking shut up. Shut up. We might have a door that could take us there quicker, but we can't really all fit. So if you were human size and we found a way to power up the house, we could just get through the door and get there quickly.
You want me to trust you through a door.
I was just giving ideas. I am so sorry, Isfrid. I am ready. I have no further questions.
um. Okay. Angus, what are you up to, my dude?
Well, he's definitely gonna wait for the door to
Was
be
it your
powered
turn?
because he's not fucking flying on a dragon. He doesn't like being up high. So, yeah,
Alright.
gonna wait for the door to be ready and
Okay.
We still need to find a way to power it up. It's just
well, you did say that the house is like powered by like a person and
there's
as
no
a
one in
person.
there. No one doesn't.
Well, yeah, the Hoshi
Mm-mm.
soul or the
We scooped
his
him
dad.
up. He's no longer there. House not
He
working
was
anymore.
gonna go straight to the castle.
Oh.
to where his son is.
So if you can figure that one out, then you can do that. But
Well, fine. He's gonna kind of make a hardness too then.
So, are we all riding this dragon? Is my question.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we are.
How else do you propose us to get there, Mary?
I'm just asking
unless
for
you want us to use
consent.
unless you want us to use the house, but we can. With the
Unless-
dragon doesn't
Hey.
want to.
Unless we need
hey.
to get Hoshi first, and then, but
You
I don't think the
can-
dragon will let us.
No, because she said we're leaving in the morning, and she said be ready in 5 minutes. So
Unless you want, because I think we
I'm
should
just
split the
asking.
party.
I'm just asking, okay? I was just asking. Okay. Anyways, you guys are making harnesses. You're getting on top. Okay. How? What's this order?
Yeah.
Be serious for 2 seconds.
Don't be serious for 2 seconds, Mary.
Okay. Can I please? What order are people going on this dragon?
I will.
Me and Sarah Hill are probably up front.
I'm
Yeah.
just
I'll
following
be
Max at this
behind
point.
Max.
Angus would go last because he does not like heights.
No, Mo's going last. I
They
scoot
can
Angus
cuddle
forward.
together.
So it'd
I scoot
be
Angus forward on the dragon.
So it'd be Sergio, Max, Robin, Isaac,
Mhm,
Angus, Mo.
mhm.
In Haru. Well, actually, no,
I don't know if
Haru.
Haru would go.
I think
Haru
Haru
was not
would
going.
Hoshi.
Haru's
Haru
going.
can stay here. Haru can stay here.
Haru's going to the castle. I'm getting my man. Thank you.
Then,
Your man?
then why wouldn't we divide? It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna pretend.
Because we already
that that's-
talked about this.
No, you guys refuse to listen to me. Is what happened.
Unless Mo and Angus wants to stay behind.
It's fine.
Because I'm not leaving Max.
Angus is okay to stay behind. I mean, he has to go back to get Donovan anyways.
I think I telepathically tell Max. I'm like, how crazy would it be if we try to unlatch these these four before we leave, and just leave without them?
I'm sure she's ripping off on you. Great.
You're being very me, but I like it.
I just don't think all of us need to go to do this. It's not
I mean,
their son.
guys, it would be kind of helpful if we got Hoshi back.
I'm not
So,
leaving you,
like-
Max.
Okay, I didn't say you had to,
Okay, I'm just saying.
but like, there is 3 other people here that don't have to be.
Wait, can we all hear this, or are they still like telepathic?
No, we're now talking. Like they're talking out loud.
talking
Yeah.
out loud.
Oh. I mean, if you guys want me to stay, I mean, I can. I have to go back to get Donovan anyways, so.
So you can go help find Hoshi, which would be helpful.
We
Then
don't even know
Mo
where
can
he
go.
Unless Haru knows.
Well, no, wait.
Haru-
Can we talk about that for a second? You, Kip, know where he is. You know where he is. So don't at me. I'm sorry, I had to
But
say
does
it.
Angus
you know where
know?
he is.
But I'm sure Hoshi knows where or at least no, a general area. I'm sure you guys could figure it out.
Well then, perfect. Let's go.
See?
And Angus is gonna hop off, and he's like, as long as I don't have to ride a dragon, it's perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Okay, so
Sure, that's totally okay.
okay, so Angus is not going. Angus, you going with Haru, or are you just getting off the dragon?
He's gonna go with Haru.
Awesome. That being said, anyone else
Mo?
for this train rides? Okay.
Mo, you're gonna leave Ray alone.
Miss Yan is standing outside the door, with her arms like kind of between, like crossed, and she's like, Don't worry, I'm gonna work on the house. I'm gonna fix it. It'll be working just fine when you come back, okay, guys?
Sure, Miss
Don't
Young. We
don't
totally
get
believe you.
lost.
Mm.
Yeah,
That
I will get off the dragon. So I just made all those extra fucking harnesses for nothing. Awesome.
Sorry, Mo.
Sorry, Mo. It's not like the rope is ruined.
Yeah, you can take the rope with you.
Yeah.
If I take the rope with me, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
You can sell it as dragon harness.
Whenever you guys
Yeah.
get to the night court,
Goodbye,
message
Max.
us Max.
Okay.
I
Goodbye,
want to know what it looks
Mo.
like right now.
Angus,
Can I
Angus?
take out? I'm gonna take out a mint from my backpack and throw it at Matt or Mo. He always used to steal the mints at the coffee shop.
Thank you.
Sign of good character from Max. I don't know.
Good one.
Happy birthday.
Just shut
Sure.
up.
Angus and
It's your birthday, Mo?
Har-
Happy birthday!
Okay, guys,
He
please.
was being facetious.
Oh my god.
Okay, Angus and Haru, castle. Robin, Isaac, Serial, or Max, dragon, night region.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Mo, where are you going? You staying at the house? Going to town? You going with
No,
Angus?
I'm going with Angus and Haru.
Okay, 2 different teams. All right. That being said, okay, let's roll. Okay. Hey, Chloe, Cam,
Yeah.
and then we have Mo and we have Matt and Kip. Okay. How do we want to do this? Okay, let's do those of you on the dragon. As you guys are harnessed in and you're strapped in, you can tell Isfred is not enjoying this. Like, she hates the fact that you guys are on her back. It feels like she's being treated as a car and she hates it. But anyways, she grits her teeth and she goes, "Hold on." By the way, guys, I'm just letting you know, you it's going to take at least a day to get to the night region, by the way.
Yeah. That makes
So,
sense.
you start to feel as you guys are gripped on and start or strapped in, um, you start to feel her get up from the ground and start to like run as her wings are spreading up and they start to push up. Um, and you start to suddenly feel like you are being lifted in the air, and it suddenly feels like you are like on a roller coaster as you are just taking off like a rocket. And you are now like gonna be in the air flying for the very first time. This is like
Fuck.
semi terrifying because it's not like an airplane where you feel like
Fuck.
you are in an airplane, right? But you are on an actual dragon riding through the skies. Um, as like wind is like pushing heavily against your face. It's hot out. Maybe some bugs are like pushing through as well at the same time. I will say, Robin, Isaac might be like behind you, holding like you behind as well. Um, that being said, you guys, as you guys are traveling, we're gonna switch over to Matt and Kip for a second. Uh, as those guys take off into the skies, Matt and Kip, uh, Haru kind of looks at both of you, and he goes, "Well, so what I want to ask is, are you guys grabbing anything from the house? Do you need to get anything else before we go to the castle? Like, what's the plan?"
Well, I don't think we need to grab anything, do we?
Uh,
I'm gonna make sure I have my hammer on me, but that's about it.
Okay. You have your hammer, you got your stuff. Haru is kind of in his uniform again. He has his sword. You guys make your way back into town. Miss Young kind of waves you off, saying how she's gonna bake a pie or something while she waits. Um, that being said, uh, sorry, I have an idea for later. You guys are gonna make your way back into the city, and you're gonna go to the castle, right? Um, Haru kind of looks at the both of you before you get to the gates, and he goes, his hand on his sword, and he goes, "Well, do we have any idea where Hoshi is?"
I was told that you did.
I have an idea, but it doesn't mean it's correct. One thing I would like to look for is his room, or the jail cells, or the Queen's chamber. Those are 3 locations he could be in.
Okay. If we do check the jail cells, I know we're gonna find Donovan there. But last time I did come here, I was told that we were not allowed down there right now.
All right. Haru nods at you. Okay. So what would you guys like to do? Would you like to go check out areas in the castle first? Like one area, like together? Do you want to split? What?
Why do you keep trying to separate them?
I'm not trying to separate you. It's just an idea.
I think we should stay together.
Okay. Where would you like to go first? Would you like to go to the jail cells first?
Sure.
Okay.
Um. You're gonna recognize the guards as before Angus, as it's the Linky guard and the oaf. Oh, actually, the Linky guard isn't there at this moment. We'll say the oaf. It's just the oafish guy. He's standing guard and he goes, "Oh, it's you again."
Hello, is the little man getting his you know?
He kind of like scratches his face and he goes, "Well, I wouldn't call it that, but I guess so." Uh, he kind of like lets you in as you guys are like going through the garden, like pretty easy. You would think after like someone getting murdered in the garden, security would be more tightened, but I guess not. Um, However, as you are going through the castle, you make your way into the castle, right? Uh, it seems busy. There's a lot of people here. Uh, it's hot outside. There seems to be like a lot of bustling going around. Some maids. Uh, some of them have what seems to be like laundry. Some have like decoration. And you could start to see like they are like putting something up. Like we are getting to like the peak of the festival, right? So like they're putting up some more decorations. There's like they're putting out carts with like all these sweet treats and stuff. People are kind of like talking with each other. Someone's coordinating them. That being said, uh, can you guys please make a perception check for me? Are you guys being stealthy about this? Are we just walking in? Let me know.
I think until we get to the jail cells, we should probably stealth whenever we go into the jails.
Okay.
I got 15 perception.
Yeah, I got
Perception.
14.
14, 15. Um, I'm gonna say, Angus, you specifically are going to notice the general making her way. It seems like she is leaving the direction from the jail cells. Uh, and then that being said, Mo, for you, you're gonna notice, shall we call him a frozen King Hardy, as he is being followed by a maid and he's like talking to him or to her, giving her notes. But it looks like they're going into what seems to be like the left corridor, which is where you kind of found Hoshi and Haru in the first place. Uh, that one time with the shadow. That being said, uh, what would you guys like to do?
First thing I'm going to mention to Angus that I saw Cinderon head to the left corridor.
And would Angus remember that? That's the room that we found Hoshi and Haru in.
I think it's
Gosh,
the general direction of that room, but I'm not sure if it's the same.
Oh, okay.
yes, it is. But I personally feel like Haru just wants to go in that direction with King Cinder. Like he wants Hoshi. So sorry,
what-
Donovan. So,
Whatever
uh,
Haru wants to do, like.
so I'm saying that for Haru. But I do think Haru would like to discuss it as a group. He's not someone to run off per se. But I think Haru does look at you and he goes, "I want to go in that direction because I want to find Hoshi."
Of
We're-
course.
I know
Let's-
what I mean.
He kind of nods to you and he goes, "Where would you like to meet up again?"
I think we should probably stay together. We
Okay.
could always check everywhere together, just to make sure no one else gets lost.
You can see that Haru's kind of like frustrated, but he nods and he understands. He's like, "All right, let's get your friend and make it quick, and then we will go back for Hoshi." Okay?
No, Donovan is going to stay here for the duration, but we should look for Hoshi first.
All right. Very well. He kind of seems pleased by that. As you guys are going to follow in that direction where King Cinder is. Gonna rotate real quick to my other group on the dragon. Can you guys please let's make a roll as this dragon does not care for you.
I bet, yeah. Like, she's just going. "Meow."
Yeah, we're doing some tricks. Go ahead and make a con save.
That makes sense. I rolled an 8. Let me
Oh,
put
not
it-
22.
I'm gonna use my bardic. Hold on.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Not
Okay.
22.
Con save?
Hold up.
Can I use a bardic
No.
in con save?
No, wait. It's
Is it like a deck save?
Or like a strength save? That's what I would think, at least.
actually strength would be better. Actually, I like that.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Do a strength save. That's on me.
SPR, and then
I
let
need
me
like a
change
chart.
it.
I'm sorry.
11, actually.
I'm just throwing stuff out there. I need
Yeah,
to give
you're like,
myself.
Con! You're like literally do anything, or like look at anything. Perception! You perceive, and you perceive.
I need to just give myself a chart, bro. I hate the computer so much for this. Okay.
You perceive.
You perceive.
I used favor by the gods.
You
By the way.
You should also roll for Isaac.
I did. He got an 18. Plus whatever.
Lovely.
He's fine.
Oh wait, I can add because I did favor by the gods. I can add bardic on that.
We're kidding. Okay.
So it's actually a 12 instead. Ow.
Well, don't do that.
D4s are sharp, man.
How do you have fuck before?
Shoot. Okay, I'm going to say in this moment, Kay and Cam, you both start to feel your grip start to loosen as like you feel like you can't hold onto the dragon. But luckily, because Chloe and Isaac have good rolls, they're going to help you back up and hold on to you.
Literally, I feel like it's not even that. I think I hold on to Max. I literally startled like a cat, and I'm like, please. Like,
Okay. You can feel this dragon is going even faster and faster. Like she wants her baby. She is like doing nosedives. She does not care right now as she's like turning, and you can feel her turn right. Um, that being said, let's go ahead and.
This girl can like. I think I look at everyone else like behind. Like I'm like, why doesn't she slow down? I know, we're kind of. Can you please slow down? Like I just start saying
I'm
that.
having a great time.
Of course you are. Yeah, that makes sense.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna rotate back to my other group. Matt and Kip. Uh, as you guys, shoot,
Yeah.
you guys start to see, you follow King Cinder. Are you guys being stealthy about this?
Are we? Do we want to be? Do we need to be?
I think we would be following Hoshi's or Haru's lead. So if he's
I,
being stealthy, then we should be stealthy.
I'm gonna say Haru is gonna be stealthy because Cinder knows you guys, right? And you don't
Okay.
really know if Cinder is good or bad in this moment. So let's roll for stealth. I got an 18 again.
Got an
Let's
18 as well.
okay, Slay.
Oh well.
Matt is not having a good time.
So you know how I wear that heavy ass armor and I have disadvantage on stealth rolls?
Yeah.
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 So I got a nat 1.
Oh,
Imagine his armor just falls off him.
Clank, 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 clank,
So-
clank.
We'll say Haru and Angus are able to maneuver themselves behind a pillar, and as they're falling King Cinder, Mo, in this moment, I think it's a combination of you being defrosted as a human and getting used to your body again, right? Um, as you like bump into someone, actually, like you bump into one of the maids as you didn't even recognize her, and it causes you to like hit like against one of the back walls, due to this celebration, when it like your armor kind of clings, and that's when King Cinder turns around and notices you. Right. And their eyes go wide for a second. And you can't quite tell what kind of like what that look means, right? That being said, Cinder turns to you, right, and points their finger. Actually, I think you and Cinder make eye contact, right? And their eyes go wide. But their head turns around. They completely ignore you. And they keep walking with the maid. And Haru kind of whispers to you and goes, "What was that?"
No clue.
Uh, that being said, King Cinder, you guys are gonna keep going. King Cinder kind of has noticed you, Matt, right? But has chosen not to go after you per se. As you
I mean,
guys
witnesses.
witness, right? You know, other people notice you. That being said, I think Cinder passes by one of the rooms that what used to be Hoshi's room, right? That you guys met, Chloe's shadow, right? But he
Mhm.
passes by and he keeps going down the corridor, and he takes a right into another room. That being said, Haru's gonna take and go into Hoshi's room. What would you guys like to do?
I'll go in with him.
I will stand guard outside the door.
Okay. Angus, as you also go into the room, you guys are both gonna notice that Hoshi is in his room. He is dressed in a little nightgown, I would say. It's very fancy. He seems to be playing with a train on the ground or something. He's got all these toys in his room, right? Because it's very cluttered. It's got little. He is like snapping his fingers with this toy train as it's changing form, right? And like sparkles kind of come out. And then Hoshi kind of perks up and he goes, "Who is it?" When Haru kind of grabs him by, how can you call him autistic?
Hey, you're the one who said he was playing with trains on the ground.
I don't like this. People can like trains and not be autistic. That being said,
Sure, right.
As Haru is speaking to Hoshi, Hoshi goes, "What are you doing here?" And as Hoshi like freaks out in that moment, and he snaps his fingers, like a pile of cards kind of like clutter through the room, and they can't like spark, like they catch on fire for a second, and Hoshi goes, "Oh, fire!" And Haru's like, "No, it's okay. We're here to get you out." And Hoshi goes, "Oh, wonderful. Let's go home. I hate it here." That being said, Haru kind of turns to you, Angus, and he goes, "How did we get him out of here?"
Does he know how
Dropping
to
time.
disguise himself?
And Hoshi goes, "Do I know how to disguise myself?" And
You are magic after all, aren't you?
he turns to you and he goes, "Oh, I am so much more than that, my friend." As he goes into his closet and you see him like throwing stuff out, like there's like kind of like a clown costume, like there's different costumes in here, like a cowboy, all this other stuff.
What would make a person need so many costumes? What is this?
I am a performer. And he has like he puts on like this. He puts on like a maid uniform. And he snaps his fingers. Uh, and like his hair comes like goes up in like a ponytail and stuff. And he goes, "Okay, let's go. I'm
You look
ready."
absolutely stunning. Let's go.
That- Hold up, I gotta pull our sheet too.
Stunning, darling. Starling. Darling. Stunning.
Darling.
You're a
Star.
star, darling.
And-
Stunning.
Wait, it's kind of Wait, I would imagine Hoshi being fucking Pearl. I'm a star. I'm a star.
I'm a star. That being said, Hoshi kind of Mo, as you were standing guard and you were watching people bustling, you're gonna overhear some servants talking about, "It has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. I can't lose this job." And then someone else is talking about like, "Oh, it's supposed to be really wonderful. Like the festival's always such a good time. They're gonna be doing a play in front of the queen, and then the Sun region. Oh, they said they're sending another diplomat. And then, that being said, as you're starting to overhear these conversations, the door kind of nudges open behind you, and you notice Hoshi is there in a maid costume, and then Haru and Angus are there, and you guys both have him.
Wait, okay, so just for clarification, it's just a costume and he still looks like Hoshi.
I, I'm gonna say he just looks more feminine right now. Like his hair's pulled up right now.
Mo, would you look at Hoshi? He's absolutely stunning.
Hoshi's like, "Oh, why, thank you." Well, Haru like gives him something to hide his, like hold a box or something, so it looks like there's like too many themes.
To obscure his face. Okay.
Yeah, so like a couple of bucks. And then
Okay.
Hoshi's like, "Oh, Okay, but can someone hold my hand? I don't quite think I can make it through this by just holding a box.
Oh, of course, I got you.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Oh, she is blind, so like that
Yeah.
being said,
Right.
let's roll. Let's roll. Okay, what do you guys want to do next? Do you want to like take Hoshi out first and then go back in? Are you getting Donovan?
I thought it wasn't
I
time for Donovan to be released yet.
yeah,
It's
I still
not.
have to deal with Donovan or deal with the
The
orc girl,
devil?
so
Yeah.
right.
Can my
So
also
we're oh god.
my other group? Can you go ahead and make another strength roll and then keep going?
We're just gonna let him sit there for now because we did have a deal. So
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. That being said, um, can you guys make a stealth roll then on your way back?
Stealth?
Unless you just want to go. I mean,
I mean, we're not really. Are we hiding at this point anymore?
that's up to you.
Kid, are we hiding? Haru?
uh,
Are we trying to play this off as like, oh, we're
I
helping
mean,
this
no
maid
one.
with some of her
Well,
duties?
well, personally, I don't want to be caught by Mother. Really, I don't want her to kill me. She's planning to kill me, so I would like to leave.
Okay, let's do that then, and we can do it stealthily as well.
We're stealthing. Okay.
I've rolled for both of them already, and I have good and bad news at the same time. So,
Good. I got a 15.
okay, 15. Mo.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So I was really hoping it would be like a performance role or something because I again I have disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
So I got a 4.
Oh, not Haru. Oh, she got a 1, so this is perfect. Um, but Haru got a nat 20, so that's great for him. Um,
If you didn't want to stealth, you should have said something.
That's why I brought it up. I was like, do we need to be stealthing? I didn't
let's
want
see.
to just like, you know,
Can we roll for performance instead?
no, it's fine. We already rolled. It's fine.
I gotta look at this. Um, my dear little adventurers. As Hoshi is in his little maid costume with boxes, and Mo, you are trying to lead the way. I think Hoshi bumps into you and another maid. Like people are, it's just so busy, and you guys keep bumping into things. Uh, Hoshi goes, "Oh my!" and like drops like the box, and you guys like clatter, and then it's like, like you are bumping into stuff, so your armor's like clanging, and then like there's stuff all over the floor, and then other people are turning and looking at you guys, as it's very clear that Hoshi is like in a maid costume at this point, with you guys trying to leave. I'm gonna say that. What did you roll? I'm gonna say Angus and Haru are fine, but I think someone's going, "What are you doing?" Like a maid comes up with like a feather duster, and she goes, "You're making a mess everywhere." And then you kind of hear some of the guards going, "What's going on?" Like two guards are like starting to make their way. You're gonna notice one of the guards is one of the lanky guys, and he kind of comes forward and he goes, "Oh, I should have known. You guys keep making a mess." And he goes, "Your Highness, why are you doing in a maid costume? You're not supposed to be out here."
We're
And
getting ready for a performance.
it's you again. You just
I
keep on
wanna.
coming.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
You just keep on coming in here like you think you run the place, telling
For
people how to
everyone.
live their lives.
I don't think I run the place. I never said I did.
Mo, in this moment, seeing how things are falling to shit, he's gonna speak up in a very booming voice. And he's gonna use his channel divinity orders demand. And so I need all of the guards and maids to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15. If they fail, they are charmed.
Uh, the maid is charmed. The maid is charmed. The Lincoln Guard is not charmed, but the maid and other people are charmed. So I'm gonna say only the Lincoln Guard is not charmed. So
Listen, didn't I help you with that girl? I mean, I know you like her. Like,
Uh,
come on.
listen, he kind of like scoots over and he goes, "Do you have like any advice for that? Like,
I think that you should follow your heart, and that if you tell her how you truly feel, as I'm kind of like pushing Hoshi and Haru to get out, and you need to like,
okay, but what should I give her? Like, what do you think she would like?"
well, how well do you know her? As I'm continuing to push Hoshi.
Like you guys are like pushing, and the guard's kind of like following you. So it kind of looks like he's escorting you guys, but not really.
And
As he
you
goes,
gotta know what she likes. How well do you know? Do you know what her
I mean,
dislikes and likes?
she liked the rose bushes outside, but those got smushed. So
Okay, how about this? You should go to the okay, while you're off duty, go to the market, find some
do you
beautiful roses.
do you have flowers on you, perchance? Uh,
I oh, good.
and in that moment, Hoshi goes, "Oh, I do," and then he springs out like a bouquet out of nowhere as you see like glitter pop up, and he goes, and Hoshi goes, uh, "I want to say, uh, it's a dead bouquet though. It's not like a freshly lively one." And Hoshi goes, "Oh, this should work perfectly." And the lanky guy goes, "Oh, she's gonna love this." And he takes the bouquet and he leaves. Um,
Um, we just got him
Just go.
killed, guys.
Just go.
We just got
Just
him
go.
killed.
Just leave.
And Angus is like ranting. He's like, "Oh my god, this man is gonna die today."
you guys are gonna make your way out of the castle. Um, my other group. Let's really quickly talk about this. Okay, my dear Robin. As you're like, oh, I need to roll for Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Everyone but Kay. That's okay. Robin, as you guys are on this dragon, you start to feel that harness start to loosen. And you start to feel yourself start to slip off of the dragon. As she is starting to nosedive, you feel yourself going like off and like backwards.
Oh my
As like
God.
Isaac is holding you down against this dragon, right? And he's yelling at you, "Don't let go. I've got you. I've got you."
I don't
You
plan
know,
on
like-
letting go.
Robin, your harness is now undone. I'm going to say you are like holding on just barely as Isaac is like holding you down with him. And that, my dear travelers, you guys are going to end up in the night region. And we'll talk about that next session. That being said, thank you all for joining me today, and I hope to see you again next Sunday as we try to find our baby dragon and Donovan.
And try not to die on top of a dragon.
I'm trying not. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.